Ever wondered where it all began? Not just a city, not just a kingdom, but the very first civilization in human history. Let's travel back in time, over 6,000 years, to a sun-drenched land between two rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. This was Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, and home to the brilliant and mysterious Sumerians. What makes a group of people a civilization? For the Sumerians, it was a spectacular explosion of innovation that would literally change the world. Picture this. Before them, there was no writing. Ideas, stories, and records were passed down orally, prone to being forgotten or changed. Then, the Sumerians developed Cuneiform, the world's first ever writing system, using a reed stylus to press wedge-shaped marks into wet clay tablets. They recorded everything from epic poems like the Tale of Gilgamesh to trade receipts and astronomical observations. This wasn't just a new way to communicate. It was the birth of recorded history itself. But they didn't stop there. Frustrated with dragging heavy loads on sledges, the Sumerians had a solution. Around 3500 BC, they invented the wheel. It seems so simple now, but this single invention revolutionized transportation and trade, making it possible to move goods and people over long distances with unprecedented ease. It literally got the ball rolling for future technological progress. From chariots in ancient warfare to the cars we drive today, it all started with a Sumerian potter's wheel. Imagine living in a world without organized cities. The Sumerians were master architects and city planners. They built magnificent city-states like Uruk-ur, an era complete with massive walls for defense and awe-inspiring temples called ziggurats. These pyramid-like structures, dedicated to their gods, towered over the flat landscape, serving as the religious and administrative heart of the city. This was the first time humans had organized themselves into complex urban societies, complete with government, social classes, and specialized labor. And how do you manage a city full of people? You need rules. The Sumerians were also pioneers in law. The Code of Ur-Nammu, one of the oldest surviving legal codes, predates the more famous Code of Hammurabi by centuries. It laid out laws for everything from property disputes to personal injury, establishing the principle that society should be governed by written, consistent rules rather than the whims of a powerful individual. This was a monumental step towards justice and social order. Their legacy doesn't end with stone and clay. The Sumerians were incredible astronomers and mathematicians. They created a number system based on 60, which is why we still have 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. They charted the stars, divided the year into 12 months, and created the zodiac. Every time you check your watch or read your horoscope, you are using a system invented by these ancient Mesopotamians. So why did this incredible civilization disappear? A combination of factors, including constant warfare between city-states and environmental changes that made farming more difficult, led to their gradual decline. They were eventually conquered and absorbed by other groups like the Akkadians and Babylonians, but their ideas were too powerful to vanish. Their conquerors adopted and adapted Sumerian writing, religion, law, and technology, ensuring their legacy would echo through the ages. From the way we tell time, to the way we write our laws, to the very concept of living in a city, the fingerprints of the Sumerians are all over our modern world. They were the original trailblazers, the innovators who laid the groundwork for all subsequent human achievement. The incredible story of the Sumerians reminds us that even the most powerful civilizations can fall, but great ideas are truly immortal. Thanks for joining us on this journey back to the dawn of history. If you found this as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and make sure you resubscribe with notifications turned on for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world. See you next time.